Hey my friends, Andrew Cook here, and we're doing episode 2 of a Let's Play for Prison Architect. So where we left last time, we were working on the kitchen and canteen, and we're going to go ahead and speed this up again. So you always want to leave some space for the doors, so you don't have to take out the walls later on. You can demolish them, of course, if you need to. A couple doors is good for access. Now, if you look at the requirements for a kitchen, cooker, fridge, and sink, usually once your kitchen gets bigger, you might want to put in another sink and a couple stoves and refrigerators. Usually I put in one stove per one freezer. So you don't necessarily need, example, if you have 3 stoves, you don't really need three kitchen sinks, I don't think. But so let's speed this up some more. Okay, put the canteen in. The canteen needs to have a table and a bench and a serving table for the prisoners to eat at. Usually you only need one serving table for a small, small canteen. Sometimes in the past when I've built these, I will put in multiple kitchens right next to each other. Sometimes you just want to put in one big kitchen because the larger the space, the more prison labor you can use. I think there was a limit, I don't remember the limit of prison labor that you can use, but there is, of course, a diminishing return on that. You need to connect the water pump to the power station. Forgot to do that earlier. Speed it up a little more. So now we've got power running through the main building. Putting in some more offices. So when you put in offices, you need, let's see here, the requirement is office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. Different staff need offices, such as a warden needs an office, psychologist needs an office. You'll also want to put in other rooms, such as we'll do that later. We're going to put in rooms for doctors. You see, you have to hire 2 cooks, I think, is one of the requirements for one of the other objectives later on. Hire a warden and some guards. And the way the game does it is every hour you're charged a little bit for upkeep, hourly wages for your staff. So there's really not in a hurry. Your first 24 hours you don't need any staff until you actually get prisoners. But the cooks are probably good to hire sometime around 3 or 4 hours before your first prisoners arrive, because they need time to prepare the food. And if you look here, there are other rooms, sorry, not other rooms, but programs. These programs, you'll need programs such as that workshop safety induction, so that your prisoners can start doing things like prison labor, working in the kitchen or working in a workshop and building license plates. And so there are other ones that they'll basically demand, such as the alcohol, group therapy to help ease their need for alcohol, and contraband items. The guard taser certification is an important one too. It allows the guards to defend themselves much better. So we have finished one of the basic detention center, and we're going to start another one. So we need to build a staff well-being initiative, staff room, and hire five guards. So staff room is pretty easy. It's just a 5x5 space. I find the common room is that common room that I built there is kind of small, but a common room is used for a few different things. One of the programs requires a common room. There's a staff, basically a break room for them to go when they want to rest. I have in the past put staff rooms inside of the kitchen, because typically you don't need all that kitchen space, especially if you start building larger kitchens. And you can control your intake. At least it said that in the Alpha 30 release, that you can control the intake a little better. I don't remember exactly what it was before, but it does look like you can move those sliders for minimum, medium, and maximum security prisoners to control the type of prisoners you get. And you get more money based on the security level. You get paid more money for maximum security prisoners, but they are definitely a lot more violent and problematic. They do get, the minimum security prisoners also get released much sooner too. So if you want to grow your prison, then maximum security prisoners might be the best, or even medium security are probably a good safe bet. So what I'm looking through here on these tabs here, I'm actually looking for the bureaucracy tab. If you look, this is an important one. You'll actually probably want to do some of these bureaucracy things sooner than I did. I think they moved that tab. It was on the bottom previously on some of the builds, and now it's moved up to the top. And the bureaucracy tab has a countdown timer. For example, you have to pay money, so you have to pay $500 to unlock an accountant. But you have to, if you look, you have to wait 6 hours for that to be unlocked. So I want to go ahead and click on some of these that are more important than others. Maintenance isn't really that important, but psychologist is important. The armory, you want to start unlocking some of those things. And if you look, there are, let's see here, what is it? So you have only 4 more hours for your next prisoner to arrive. So you're going to be getting 2 minimum security and 6 normal security prisoners. So I went ahead and hired the guards now. You don't need guards until the prisoners arrive, but I went ahead and unlocked one of the grants, so that I can pick another one that I'm going to work on. Let's see here. Visitation rights, that's a pretty easy one. Just need to build a visitation room. That room can actually doesn't need to be enclosed. Sometimes I put that visitation room just wherever I have space, like in the yard. But you also need to put some rec stuff down. It says you need to put TVs, pool table, and phones. And you can put those basically anywhere. You can actually put some of those in a canteen area, so they can use those while they're eating. But sometimes it's better to leave the canteen for just food, because you don't want them doing other things when they should be eating. And the visitation room doesn't need to be very big. You only need 3 tables, and the tables can almost be stacked on each other. Well, I'm running a little long on this video, but stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.